Welcome to Uncloaked Illusions. I'm Chris Anthony, and here with a article that I read a couple days ago, and I was meaning to get to it. However, I've gotten to it at this moment, and this is referring to the Iranians dumping the U.S. dollar in response to Trump's travel ban and also sanctions and any thing else that this administration wants to demonize this country for. Now, a couple of articles concerning the dumping of the U.S. Dollar in Iran. Now, officially when Iran started to sell its oil, when sanctions were removed from 29 years ago, they only wanted to accept the euro. They refused to accept the dollar. So that was a nice little strike to the U.S. even then. And now they have officially decided to not deal with the dollar at all, dealing with any sort of trade. So this is yet again another country that is backing away from using the dollar. And I'm going to have the article in the description box. And also, you can look into this yourself. But what do you think? Do you think this ultimately leads to war with one of the generals? I can't remember his name precisely, pointing out the countries that we were going to invade, and Iran being the final country that we would invade and topple that particular government. Does it seem like these things are starting to manifest? Because I know that they ultimately wanted to implement this within a 5-year period, and it really didn't work out that way. They wanted to invade and topple over 7 countries in a 5-year period, and it just didn't happen. And I'll read a couple excerpts. It's official. Countries talk about dumping the dollar, and now they are doing it. Okay, this is dealing with multiple countries dumping the dollar. The Fed is going to raise rates, and as the rates increase, the entire economy is going to come down just like it did in 2008. Iran just officially dumped the US dollar. China and Russia are dumping the dollar. Other countries are doing the same. These countries realize that the system is about to crash and it's time to act. Now, again, why do you think countries are now starting to abandon ship? Uh, I would maintain that it's primarily because they see the writings on the wall. And unfortunately, the American people, the American public, only very few are aware of what is actually transpiring, what's going on. Back in '69, there was actually zero growth in the economy in the United States. And in '71, when Nixon took us off of the gold standard, it was negative zero growth. And the economy has been suffering since. A great deal of jobs were sent overseas in the '90s during the signing of the NAFTA law being implemented into the system. So again, a great deal of this is just kind of transpiring as one would have assumed it would have, because again, the writings are on the wall. And then there's also other articles that point toward the notion that maybe this will be the war that they need to start in order to blame the crash of our economy on another country. Give me your feedback about this. What do you know about it? If you know anything about it, if you have any articles or any information you want to share, I say leave it in the comment section, and let's have a conversation about this. I'm Chris Anthony. Like, subscribe, share the video, hit the little notification so you can be alerted when I do put a video out. At some point, I'm going to start going live, especially when I meet that quota of subscriptions that puts me in a position to want to go live. I am Chris Anthony, and again, I'm out. Give me your input on this.